one of the benefits of the Trust Center for students is they come in here and, we have experienced entrepreneurs that have been there, some successes, some failures, so a lot of worldly experience that we can help the students see that. But our goal isn't to tell them how to do it. Our goal is to lead them to their own conclusion. So what we're really looking for are students who have the heart of an entrepreneur. We're looking for really hard problems, because if we're going to invest our resources and EIR's time into this and our ecosystem into it, we want to do something that helps the student positively impact the world. And entrepreneurship is one way to do it. And so having them fail and get feedback in a safe environment that otherwise people would be making a judgment on them is a pretty unique experience. And then you have the greater cohort of having all the teams get together and do, hey, what's the best thing of the week? What's the worst thing of the week? So they understand even if you have a horrible day, it can turn into a great day. And that's the life of an entrepreneur. The impact I hope to have on students is that I actually help them. So I want to play even a small role in helping the greater community help these students positively change the world.
Hello, MIT, the home of student entrepreneurship throughout the world. Thank you, Trish, for that great video. And I want to tell you, my name is Bill Aulet. I'm the managing director of the Martin Trust Center for MIT Entrepreneurship, which is super proud to host the Delta V program and run it. And today is one of the greatest days of the year for me. It is the greatest day of the year. Today is like the Super Bowl combined with the World Series combined with the NBA championship. And guess what? Boston wins them all. That's how excited I am, and let me tell you what makes me so excited. Because we are at MIT, and MIT, as it was set out by the founders in 1863, has a very clear mission. That mission is to advance knowledge and educate students in science, technology, and the other areas of scholarship. And then to take that knowledge and to take those students and to take on the world's greatest challenges. And that's what you're going to see today. You're going to see teams that integrate knowledge of science and being taught by some of the greatest professors in the world, and also relative to technology. But then they combine that with design and also management skills that we teach here, and entrepreneurship. Yes, entrepreneurship can be taught. That's what we do at the Martin Trust Center for MIT Entrepreneurship. We believe entrepreneurship can not only be taught, but it must be taught, and it must be taught in a rigorous manner like those other ones. And then we teach all of this, and we put it on one team, and then we address the world's biggest challenges. And we do a heck of a good job in all those areas. And so we can take on the biggest challenges, and that's what you're gonna see today. You're gonna see teams that deal with freshwater scarcity, gender inequality in healthcare, the opioid crisis, soaring healthcare costs, energy, climate change, mental health, over-urbanization, workforce training, societal inclusion, global financial transparency. We're not doing everything, but we're taking on a lot of the big challenges. If you're looking for another dating site, that's not what we do here. We don't do those apps. We take on serious challenges. So, I welcome everyone who's here today, the community, all the people who've helped out, but I want to have a special welcome to the MIT students. Where are you, MIT students? We love you, man, because you're going to be the ones that change the world. And I want to just give a special message to you. See all these rock stars. These are the people you're going to see today. They're amazing. What they're going to do is going to blow your mind. But I want to tell you something. Those people all started 1 year ago in your seat. They started a journey that they went to activities and they started to get exposed to entrepreneurship. They went to some classes. They might have gone to a hackathon, a symposium, something else. They participated in the 100K competition, Clean Energy Prize. Then they built their first team, and then they rebuilt that team, because the first team is never quite right. You don't get married on your first date. And then over the course of the year, they worked on their projects more and more in part-time, and they said, this can be real, and I want to learn. And that's what they did. And then they were accepted into Dr. Trish Cotter's program, Delta V, and they started full immersion on June 1st. And they worked every day. Every day, Nick Meyer, Elaine Chen, Trish, they were like, what do you got done today? What'd you get done today? And they took them through a structured process. And after those 3 months, you're going to see the results. So here's the point. Those people, they're amazing. But those people, they were 1 year ago sitting in exactly the same seats you are, and in September 2018, you can be on this stage. Yes, you can do it, and that's the message I want you to leave. As you look at these people, you're going to go, they're amazing. They're just like you. So all you students out there, get involved. The time is now. T=0. Get involved. There are programs this week. There are all kinds of activities. You can sign up and look at courses. Just go to entrepreneurship.mit.edu. Sign up for the newsletter. If we don't have what you want, come on over to the Trust Center. We have great coffee. We have free ramen noodles. And tell us what we don't have. We're not perfect, and we would love to change. So, what about this year's cohort? This year's cohort is special in a lot of ways. First of all, it is the best cohort we have ever had in 2017. That's called market segmentation. But let me tell you what makes them special. First of all, this year, the 2017, it is the biggest cohort ever. Last year, we pushed the envelope and we had 14 teams. This year, Trish Cotter and her team took on 21 teams. 21 teams. And it sounds like, oh, you just scale it. You just ship more product. No, every single team requires an enormous amount of attention to be able to get them to be where they are today. So to be able to increase that by 50% was extraordinary. We saw terrific benefits of that in networking effects, how they helped each other. And we're really excited about that. The other thing that happened was we also put 7 teams down in New York. There's a place called New York City. It's down kind of south of here a little bit. And they were able to get access to New York City and the mentors and the customers down there and the pace of business down there. And that was great. So the program is expanding. The second thing is, this is the real focus this year, because we've learned, is on customer traction. Concept is great, but did the customer buy it? Have you validated your value proposition? Have you validated your business plan by getting them to pay for it? And today you're going to see that this is not just a project for these people anymore. They have validated that their value proposition is true and their customers will pay for it. And that is the single necessary and sufficient condition for a business to have a paying customer. The last thing that I'm really proud about, and I'm going to have to pull out a card here because I'm an old white guy who doesn't have enough memory, is this is the most diverse program ever. Not just because of the size, but we have people from all the different schools. We even reach out to other schools or allow people from other schools to come into our program. And we have amazing diversity of skill set. We have amazing diversity of gender as well, as you're going to see. We have amazing diversity. We have LGBT represented. We have everything this year. Let me tell you about the diversity from a standpoint of countries. And this is, I'm gonna miss some. Costa Rica, Lebanon, Chile, Iran, Singapore, Mexico, Israel, Czech Republic, Canada. The Canadians are apologizing. Russia, Germany, China, India, Pakistan, Tunisia, and even someone from a farm in Arkansas. So we at MIT believe deeply in inclusiveness. We believe deeply in inclusive entrepreneurship, and you're going to see the teams today epitomize that. And this is what we need more of in society as well. We also have this great demo book, and I would encourage every one of you to get one of these books, read through it, and save it, because the people's names in here, they might end up at different companies, but these people are people you want to know. They're going to change the world. We did not do this alone. We had terrific partners. I want to call out, this is what I shouldn't do, but I'm going to call out a few of them. Georgina Campbell from the Legatum Center. Where are you, Georgina? The Sandbox Innovation Fund. Unfortunately, Janine couldn't be here. The Tata Center, Rob Stoner could not be here as well. There's someone from the Tata Center here. Where are they? Yes, there you are. Venture Mentoring Service. Where's Sherwin? Sherwin. Hello? Sherwin. Not Sherwin. Roman. Oh, my God. And the Technology Licensing Office. Leslie. Where's Leslie? And then we have the Gordon Engineering Leadership Center and the Deshpande Center. I don't know if they're here. I didn't see them earlier. But there's a whole bunch of other organizations, and you'll see that in the book. A special call out I have to have is to the MIT Sloan School of Management and their Dean Schmidtlein, and the new School of Engineering, Ananta Chadrakasan. They have been terrific partners throughout this, and they have been supporters beyond belief. So we can't get this done without the volunteers and people who help us out. I see a lot of the mentors here, the board members, and the staff at MIT who go extra to help it. It's exciting, but it's a lot of work. We also need financial support, and I'm very glad to see my favorite entrepreneurship center named person, Martin Trust, here tonight. Martin, can you stand up? Give him the royal wave. Yeah. Thank you, Marty. You don't know how much we appreciate and what a difference it makes in everyone's life, so thank you. This program was also started by a gift from someone named Jack Goss, who has since moved on, and his wife, Ann, and they're down in Florida right now, and we're praying for them. They're doing well right now. They're in a she's in a fortress, and it looks like they're going to be fine. But they wrote a check for $5 million to get this started. And what we're going to show you today does cost money. It costs a lot of people's time. So I know they're watching online, so thank you, Steve, thank you, Rick, and thank you, Ann, for all that you've done to get this going. Let's hear it for them. And then finally, to expand the program this year, we got other people who support it. Gary Bergstrom and Maggie Carey, are you here? Are they here? Gary? I don't see you. All right. We have John and Pamela coming. John's here. Thank you, John. Jean-Jacques de Groof, who's in Belgium and Paris, so I assume he's not here. We have Diana Mackey. Welcome to our program, Diana Mackey. Patrick Ravelli. Is Patrick here? Patrick, are you here? Patrick! Thank you, Patrick. You don't even stand up, Patrick, do you? It's an MIT thing. And finally, we have a group here from the Indo-US Science and Technology Forum. Where are you? Right in here, right? So thank you very much. So I know I've taken too much time, so let's get to the heart of the business now. Let's let the show begin with infinite cooling.